The silence in the study was louder than any scream. My father didn't move. He just sipped his whiskey, watching me hold the contract that proved he had purchased my life. "You think that paper matters?" he whispered, his voice like sandpaper. "I gave you a kingdom. I gave you a name. You should be thanking me on your knees." I looked at the man I had called father for 24 years and realized he wasn't a man at all. He was a collection of secrets in a designer suit. That's when the heavy oak doors creaked open. Hannah didn't walk in like a victim. She walked in like a storm. She wasn't wearing the servant's uniform anymore. She was wearing my mother's pearls, the ones my father said were lost years ago. "The pearls weren't lost, were they?" Hannah asked, her eyes burning with a cold fire I'd only seen in the mirror. "You gave them to the woman you kept in the shadows. My mother. The woman you broke just to prove you could." The room turned ice cold. Hannah revealed the final piece of the puzzle. Our mothers didn't just make a deal. They were best friends once. Our father had pit them against each other, telling one that her baby had died and telling the other that her baby was a debt to be paid. He hadn't just switched two babies. He had systematically destroyed two women's lives to ensure no one could ever challenge his power. He wanted us to grow up hating each other so we would never look at him and see the monster. He laughed, a hollow, terrifying sound. "And what will two little girls do? Without my money, you are nothing." But I just smiled and held up my phone. "The board of directors has been on this call for the last 10 minutes, I said, "and the police are at the front gate. You didn't just buy a daughter, Father. You bought the person who knows where every single body is buried." As the sirens began to wail in the distance, the king finally looked small. A month later, the gates of the estate were locked for good. We didn't want the throne, we wanted the truth. Hannah and I stood at the grave of the friendship he destroyed, finally bringing our mothers together again. We aren't the real daughter or the fake sister anymore. We are the survivors of a war we never asked for. He thought he was playing a game of chess, but he forgot. The queen is the most powerful piece on the board. And now, we're the ones making the moves.
And that is the end of Hannah and the fake sister's journey. Thank you so much for listening to their story. If you enjoyed this series and want to see more K-drama inspired tales of mystery and revenge, please hit that follow button. It means the world to me as a new creator. I'm already working on a brand new story for tomorrow. You won't want to miss the first chapter.